What's up, guys? So let's go ahead and check the second match between between the team of Bok and ROMA against the Xenon and Starsmil. Bok is gonna play as the Kingdom of England, ROMA as Armenia, Xenon Venetian Republic, Starsmil Roman Empire. Okay, finally Starsmil takes a good choice here. Plays as the proper Romans, not the fake Romans. But Xenon playing as Venice. Let's watch the replay. It's gonna be interesting. We see a couple of crossbows. Probably one longbow. I don't know which one is it. It's probably one longbow, two crossbows, and then one normal archer. We see a couple of axemen there. Spears, swords. Yeah, let's check out. Let me just go a little bit fast forward. Okay, so we can see the lineup now. Good. So, historical allies and enemies at times, Venice and Rome. So Starsmil plays as the Roman Empire. He has 3 very heavy cavalry. Melee cavalry with spears in hands again. What you doing, guys? Come on. I'm curious to see. He has, okay, he has Taxatoi or Toxotai. Yeah, these guys, I mean, technically speaking, these guys qualify as longbows because they have over 160 range. Those are the rules. But he has 3 archers. Similar stuff. He has a javelin again. He has a couple of spears on the flanks. Heavy spear. He likes his heavy spears, I notice. Usually, like from what I saw in the previous tournament. But in general, like when it comes to spears, people cheap out. Because then you have funds to invest in other places, of course. It's curious, he has the very heavy melee on his right flank. Which makes sense if you look at it this way, because you want to beat your opponent on the flank, right? So you're gonna put your stronger units there. It's curious to see that he puts his skirmishers on the left now. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and see what the Venetian player has. Our Venetian archers. Okay, so 3 standard archers. Lesser range than the Romans. But that's not the only thing that the Venetians are lesser in than the Romans. We have medium spears on the flanks. We have a couple of spears here. Mixed within the cavalry. Cheeky. Heavy melee. Yeah, a couple of axes behind the center line. And then the stronger units, the stronger melee units are on the center. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the other players have. We have the English and the Armenians. Curious alliance. Worlds apart. Norman mounted sergeants. We have crossbowmen, light archer, crossbowmen, and then longbowmen, yeah, as I predicted. Now crossbowmen have a low rate of fire, usually. Do we have like a rate of, wait, shots per minute, yeah, okay. But they hit hard, from my campaign experience. Like, they hit hard, so a good volley of crossbow shots can do a lot of damage. But because of their low rate of fire, like, you have to manage them well. No spears for wait, I think Bok was playing as England, right? No spears. Only a bunch of cavalrymen. Yeah, interesting. You give up the spears, but you get like it's probably the money from spears is probably in the archers. Let's see, heavy. A couple of very heavy Norman foot knights on the flank. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's check the interesting. Ronka again, no skirmishers. 3 cavalries, of which one is horse archer, medium, very heavy melee, and then we have a shock troop. So very infantry focused lineup here for him. I don't think he afforded. He cannot have very heavy melee, right? Because there's just too much number here. English, hello. Too many soldiers here to have the luxury of affording very heavy melee as well. Anyway, let's see what's what. The boys are chilling while the other side is pushing. 3 cavalry units from the Venetians. Very heavy shock, and then heavy melee. The Roman general goes up front, wants to show off his armor. He's like, look, you poor peasants, look what I have. Oh, we're gonna have action here. No, I think. Oh, you fell asleep, my friend. I think Ronka fell asleep with his general. This is super dangerous because he can get fucked here. Obviously, we don't know when the general dies. We don't have any pop-up in the replay, I think. But this is a pretty big mistake. Now they're gonna compress their numbers here. Play a 2-on-1. If I'm Bokgb here, I fall back, because you push forward, but you're pushing into the lion's mouth, so to say. Because your ally is gonna be busy with those 3 cavalrymen, and this is dangerous. If I'm him, I'm falling back. Of course, like when you watch a match, it's very easy to see things, to comment, to see, ooh, I would do this, I would do that. I know that. It's much harder when you actually play it. But it is my job to point out some of the things that I might have done differently, or the players should be doing differently, of course. The Romans did an excellent job. He took out the general, or almost took it out completely. He just nullified it anyway, and now he can pull back his cavalry. I don't know what Bokgb is thinking about here. You should not be marching into this. He's putting up a defensive line with he's trying to defend. Probably waiting for his probably waiting for his teammate to flank here. But still, I wouldn't do this. The crossbows are out of one of the crossbows. I mean the crossbows, because there's only one. No, there's 2. The longbows is only 1. They're out of position a little bit. They're gonna get charged here, and his cavalry is sleeping. So yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think, yeah, it was a mistake to push in here. Because no matter how good you are at micromanaging your army, you play against 2 players, so they have 2 times the micromanagement, theoretically, and 2 times the numbers. So I think he was a little bit too eager to march in here, and that was a mistake. Even though, like, his ally is sleeping here. Like, you should be hurrying up, trying to help him, trying to help your ally. Those 3 cavalrymen are doing a very good job at keeping up, holding up a decent amount of the Armenian army, and also they already took out their general, his general, and if not, like he's almost nullified. So we have a heavily outnumbered English army fighting here. This flank is gonna give up, although these guys are probably strong. They're gonna soon give up. In the back, he's doing good damage. He's fighting his the Venetian general, and he took out or routed one of the archers. He's trying to position his archers in such a manner that he can do damage, but this is the problem here. He's losing here. The cavalry is in the back taking care of the archers did no damage this match here for Bok. The enemy team did a good job in coordinating their cavalry to take them out, nullifying them, and this flank is just fucked. And these guys are a little bit too they're too chunked up here. Yeah, they're gonna lose here. Starsmil is gonna hold the line here, and then these guys are gonna probably come and flank them. He's already flanking with his general, hitting them in the back. Little bit risky because he can get caught here, but the reward of doing so is that like you crash the center of your opponent, and your general dying doesn't have such a big effect in Rome 2. The archers overall archers in this match didn't do a lot of damage. There was too much going on probably to micromanage them, and yeah, the right flank is just lost for the English, and now they're just too much. They're just too much for Ramka to handle here. He has mostly spears here, which are gonna be wrecked by the swords, by the big number of swords here, and it's obvious what's gonna happen. They're gonna lose here. There's no way of bringing this one back. I think the mistake was Bok charging in there. I think that was a big mistake. And also Ramka nearly losing his general in the beginning. Although yeah, they're still here. They haven't lost a man since that initial charge, but like at that point, like 19 archers, what are they gonna do? Yeah, it's game over here. There's no point. We're gonna have some charges here and there, but there's like not much left of the Englishman. Understandably so. It's game over, man. It's game over. Yeah, let's just fast forward there because it's clear what's gonna happen. So it's 1-1. Interesting matches. The first one was better between these two teams. Here there were a couple of mistakes that I think cost them the match. But shit happens. It's best of 3, so there's gonna be the decisive match coming on next. It's gonna be super interesting to see which way this goes. I hope you enjoyed what you just saw. Stick around for more multiplayer matches from the tournament. And if you want to participate in the tournaments, there's gonna be more in the future. Like I proposed this idea to the guys. Let's make some tournaments. You know, let's give the players some rewards, financial rewards for like placing first, second, and third. So we plan on doing this more because it's fun, it's interesting, and it's good for the community, I think. Until next time, stay safe, stay clean, and always stay strong.